In today's video, I'm going to show you what food staples I have in my house to hit my fat intake requirements and stay on track with my nutrition. Let's go. Hi, I'm Aleksa, climate dietitian, sports dietitian, nutrition coach. Welcome again to one of my videos. Now, I've done 2 videos already where I've talked about my protein staples and my carb staples, but today is the 3rd in the series, which is we're talking about foods that contain fats. Before we get into today's topic, remember, do subscribe and ring that bell so you can stay in the loop with all my videos. So nutrition is simple, but it's not necessarily easy, and it's all the more harder when you don't have the right foods in the house to help you reach those goals, or when you're not even sure what kind of foods you should be eating to hit your macros, to hit your calories, to just follow your nutrition plan. That's why in today's video I'm going to show you the common food staples that I have to help me hit specifically fats. But if you want to watch the ones for protein and on carbohydrates, you can click above and watch from there. And one other thing, people don't realize that fat actually has a minimum requirement. So you actually need a minimum amount to be healthy, to help with hormonal balance, and to help absorb certain nutrients. So hitting a required amount of fat is actually very, very important. Okay, so that's something that you have to realize, that it's just like protein. There is a requirement you got to hit to be able to be your optimal self. Whereas in the past, there has been this push for just low fat. That's not necessarily the right way. So today, hopefully it's going to give you some ideas. Remember, as always, this is what I eat. Doesn't mean it is what you have to necessarily eat. Everyone is obviously individual, but some of the options I've shared today are really universally optimal for a lot of athletes. So I do hope that some of these you would start eating after today's video, or you are already eating. So without further ado, let's show you the foods. Okay, so number 1, we have peanut butter. Probably the biggest staple for dietary fats in my diet right now. I just love this stuff. Okay, I have it in sandwiches, I have it like in porridge, I have it sometimes by the spoonful, not all the time, but sometimes, as I'm sure you would as well. But peanut butter is great because it's made out of nuts, and nuts are really, really healthy source of fats, unsaturated fats, which is something that you should be eating for heart health and just to hit your requirements for fat in the most healthy way. So you can't go wrong with some peanut butter. But if you don't like peanut butter, you can have almond butter, cashew butter, you can have just almonds, just peanuts, just cashews, just walnuts, whatever it is. They all universally give you the same nutritional profile. I just like it in a buttered form. The second thing is extra virgin olive oil. This is something that I believe everyone should have in their house to use on a regular basis. Extra virgin olive oil, especially a good quality one, is something that's going to provide you a lot of anti-inflammatory properties, it's going to provide you a lot of unsaturated fats, okay, monounsaturated fats, which is very, very key for health. And there's just a lot of antioxidants in there as well if you get a good quality one. So you can't go wrong with extra virgin olive oil. Okay, don't worry about the whole coconut oil and all that sort of stuff. Use that if you want, sparingly, but the bulk of your oil should come from something like extra virgin olive oil that provides a lot of health benefits. So something like olive oil is really, really great to help you hit your fat requirements as an athlete in the most healthy way. And the third thing is sardines. Anybody wondering, seriously, Aleksa, you can recommend sardines? Like, I don't like the taste, I don't like the smell, whatever it may be. Well, I find the taste is all right, and the smell is something that gets people most. But something like sardines or even salmon, okay? I throw in salmon there, I just don't have salmon on hand right now to show you, but salmon is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids as well as sardines are, and they're both awesome sources of fish, awesome sources of dietary fats, and great source of protein at that as well. So you kind of hit 2 birds with 1 stone. But having just like 1 tin of sardines a day or something like that, or a regular serve of salmon, you can't go wrong with that. You'll be hitting your omega-3s and you'll be happy, or your body will be happy at least. So you can't go wrong with that. Trust me, have some sardines or salmon in your diet and you'll be better off for it. Now the 4th thing is the humble egg, okay? A nutrition powerhouse. In my eyes, a protein ball in nature. But one of the things that you should understand with eggs, it does have some fats, and yes, some of it is saturated fats, which is not necessarily healthy fats. But I just want to show you the egg as that's a regular source in my diet of protein, and at the same time, it does give me some fats, and some of the eggs do have omega-3s and that sort of stuff in them as well as some fat-soluble vitamins, so you can see how it combines. But yeah, the egg in itself, while it's not saying you want to go, oh, I'm going to get my fats from eggs, I just want to show you that because if you're eating eggs, the whole egg, which has all the nutrients, not just egg whites, you will be getting some of your fats from there, and that will still be contributing to your fat balance, which is very important. Because remember, you've got to hit a minimum requirement. Okay, that is very, very important here. You hit a minimum requirement for fats. And something like eggs can be an easy way for you to hit protein and fat at the same time in a healthy way. Because trust me, so many nutrients in that yolk. even though you've been told to kind of avoid it. Okay, so trust me, eat the whole egg where possible, and you'll be okay for it. Now the fifth one, an extra one, I don't have to show you right now, but it's one that kind of I use on and off. I probably should be using it more often if I'm honest, but it's the avocado. I don't meet many people that don't like avocados, so I'm sure you do as well, but if you don't, that's okay. You can choose some of the other sources. But avocados are one of the greatest sources of dietary fats that you can have, okay? You can have it. It's got fiber and other nutrients with it. So if you like avocado, have some avocado on a regular basis, give you some good quality monounsaturated fatty acids, and you can't go wrong with that. It's going to be a lot better for your health, and contribute to that fat intake. And yeah, as I like to say, you can't go wrong. Okay, so there you go. They're my main fat sources in my diet. It doesn't mean that I don't get fat from elsewhere. You know, I eat cheese on a regular basis. That'll obviously contribute a bit of fat, and you know, I eat different types of meats. They'll contribute a bit of fat. So fats will come from other sources. I find that as long as you're not feeling very restricted with fat, you'll tend to hit at least a decent amount. But I just want to show you the more healthy ways you can hit it that provides you not only fats but potentially other nutrients as well, but also in the sense that it provides healthy fats and not just the unhealthy fats such as trans fats and saturated fats, which is the stuff that in moderation of course is okay. You know my approach, you know flexible dieting, but it's important you don't eat too much of it, especially if you're susceptible to heart issues, so beware of that as well. But as always, remember that getting an individualized plan and advice from a dietitian is very, very key. So reach out if you need help with that, and we can talk and see how I can help you. In saying that, I do have a 90-day program that's designed for athletes who want to get started with flexible dieting, improve their nutrition, and get on that on-ramp to more success with their performance and with their fueling. So if that's you, if that's something you're interested in, reach out. There is a link in the description below, as well as my email at Aleksa at the Climbing Dietitian. Just send me an email or go to the link and apply directly, and we'll have a chat, see if it's the right fit, and go from there. I also want you to comment below, okay? Comment below and let me know, what is your favorite fatty food source, okay? What is that food that you eat to hit your fats that you enjoy the most? Okay, for me, I probably have to choose the peanut butter if I have to choose one, but tell me what yours is. As always, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Stay classy. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.